know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Capricorn, you guys got number 11, the healing card, and the Tower with the man. What's interesting here, Capricorn, is that you have two tens here. So there is definitely some sort of completion of a cycle. There's definitely some sort of ending that's taking place. You could be a masculine energy because we have the man out. Another thing I'm getting is you could be a feminine and have had some sort of breakup or ending with a masculine. So again, we're going to pull more cards to find out, but there seems to be some healing that needs to take place. Again, that would be understandable if you've just gone through some sort of breakup. But I feel like I'm getting both sides of a story. And like two people needed healing, not just the person that got, like the two people that are leaving the relationship both need healing after the relationship. Like the breakup was not a pleasant one. The breakup was actually like a really harsh breakup. That's what I'm getting, like a really bad breakup. Because someone is single now, yes, and they have an Ace of Cups energy, but it's after the Tower. And the Tower usually happens when we've been somewhere too long and we haven't necessarily seen the signs, right? So like the divine might have been sending you a lot of signs about this relationship for a while and you might not have been listening. So that's when the divine comes in with the Tower moment, because they have to get you guys to move. So that's why I just feel like this breakup was not necessarily a good thing and a lot of healing is needed. Again, like maybe sometimes people stay in relationships for whatever reason, and that might need to be something that needs to be healed. Like, why did I stay in a relationship longer than I should have? That's what this feels like. Like, I stayed in this relationship too long with the Tower. Because why does the Tower have to be the reason for someone to be single? Or why does the Tower have to be the reason for everything? Like, why does everything have to crumble down? But, like, it wasn't necessary for it to crumble down. That's what I'm getting. Like, it could have been something that happened in a peaceful way or something that just happened a long time ago, but because the two people waited so long, it became a Tower where two people fell off the Tower. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm getting like a very harsh breakup vibe. That's what I'm getting for this read. Let's pull some more cards, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I feel like this has a lot to do with that meditative session where we see two people having this breakup. But I think that someone here was not really expecting it. You know what I mean? Like someone here doesn't understand why it happened. And I don't know if I'm supposed to convince that person, why this person did it, like why this person decided to leave. That's the energy I'm getting with this. It's like one person is like, has been thinking about this for so long, and another person is literally seeing this coming out of like left field, which honestly shows me like there was a definite disconnect in this relationship. If someone had been thinking of doing this for like a very long time, that's what I'm getting. Somebody here was thinking about this for very, very long, and they just hadn't done it for some reason. And another person here is just like, I really didn't see this coming. So, I mean, that's the type of energy that's in this read. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know who this is for, but I think it was the masculine energy who was like deciding to do something unexpectedly here. With unexpected income, it could just mean some sort of surprise, like something coming out of left field. Again, something like very random, but I don't think it was random because there's a Tower moment here. So that's what I'm saying. There was definite disconnect within this relationship, but somebody here doesn't see it that way. And for the person that doesn't see it that way, is it because, again, you just don't know better, right? Because there was definitely a disconnect here. I feel like the feminine energy is the Capricorn, but I maybe both have Capricorn in your chart. But anyway, I feel like this feminine energy right now is like clinging to their family and clinging to like their mom and their dad and like their brother and their sister, because that's what they, I feel like this person like opened the door for this person to their family. They were like kind of expecting this person to like marry them, expecting this person to be with them forever. And now that this person has left, I feel like this person, with adjudication, it just means like a final decision. So I feel like the decision has finally been made. Like maybe again, it's been like in and out. The breakup has been like talked about, but someone here was like, no, you like, you know, you can't leave. Like that's the type of vibe I'm feeling here. I honestly feel like it was from this feminine. Let's pull a little bit on my hair. Yeah, like I feel like with the Two of Wands in reverse and the Moon in reverse, this is finally like, how do I explain it? The cycle has ended. Like I feel like the person has left the door, like the person has left the house, like the person is not there anymore. And you know, I think Capricorn, if this is you, the feminine energy, or the one that, you know, didn't really see this coming, I think that you're just very surprised and just very confused that this person was holding on to so many secrets. Like how could this person be dreaming of like leaving? Do you know what I'm saying? Like how could somebody be planning on leaving for such a long time? And what I'm getting with this Capricorn is like, I don't know I don't think you necessarily knew this person as well as you thought you did, because I'm getting a lot that this energy, this person, and I don't think it's your fault. You know what I mean? I don't think it's your fault. To some extent, I don't think it's your fault that this person was like so secretive, but they seem to have been very secretive. Like they had a lot of sides to them that you didn't necessarily understand. And I don't think that that's 100% your fault. I think this person chose to be that way with you, where like they didn't really tell you a lot of their plans. They didn't really tell you how they were feeling. But again, maybe again this is a two-sided thing, because again the Tower always has two people falling out. So I honestly feel, Capricorn, that if you didn't see this coming, maybe you should have, because I'm getting here with the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands, like you see this person as like sneaking out, you see this person as not wanting to put any more work in, but what you don't see is that this person is very, they're being true to themselves. Like they're being very true to what it is that they want. Like you see them as being someone sneaky. You see them as being someone who's doing something like super random, but they're seeing themselves finally at peace with what they're doing. And like the decision that they're making is finally going to bring them to like the next level in life, which is again, an ending, but a brand new beginning. So do you see how there's like two very opposite energies here in this read? Again, a breakup is never easy, but because the Tower is the first card here, and healing was also here, I feel like the reason that you didn't really know this person as well as you thought you did was because they had healing to do, right? Like they might not have like showed you every part of themselves. And for you, Capricorn, maybe you didn't either. And there was that's the kind of relationship I'm getting, where the two of you have a lot of secrets. The two of you have a lot of things that are like left unspoken. The two of you have this like dynamic where everything, you just pretend like everything's okay, but in reality it's like you're not really talking about things. And when you do talk about things, maybe you guys are fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? With the Child in reverse, I feel like this is a couple who, again, it's like you guys don't really know how to really like communicate well. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like led to this problem. Like someone here is going towards their wish fulfillment. Someone here is being honest and like going towards what they want. You could have been dealing with a fire sign. We have fire and air here. So this person can be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or they can be an Aries, Leo, Sag with this fire. But I feel like this is the masculine energy who's putting an end to this relationship because, you know, they don't want to juggle this anymore, and they just want to speak the truth that this is not like necessarily the type, like this is not the relationship they want to be in. This is not where they're finding wish fulfillment. And I feel like this is leaving you like very confused. But what I feel like you need to understand for the feminine energy here is like, was this relationship everything that you wanted it to be? I don't know. I can't speak from like your side of the story, but I'm getting with this relationship that there was a lot of immature energy here. There was a lot of lack of communication. There was an imbalance between the two of you. Like one of you wanted to leave for a very long time, and one of you thought that this was everything. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a very big disconnect. And sometimes you can say like, well, you know, this person never told me that. This person never wanted to like show that side of themselves. But I'm getting with this is like, did you even ever ask this person? Or were there moments in this relationship where you felt like you should have asked them something? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there were a lot of moments in this relationship where you could have probably guessed that this person was not necessarily happy. And I don't know why there was like such an illusion here where it's like, well, we're going to pretend like we're happy, or this is it for me. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the energy. Like this feminine energy with opening this person up to the community, I feel like it was like, well, if I introduce you to my family, if I introduce you to everyone I know, then that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this feminine energy, if this is you, I don't know, Capricorn, but you tried to even like trap this person. Like, well, you met my family, you know everything about me, so like you can't leave now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're too invested in my family now to leave. Like I feel like family is something that kind of kept, like that's like an excuse to keep somebody around. Well, like, yeah, you know my parents and like, you know my family, so you can't leave now. But I don't feel like guilt tripping anybody or like trying to trap somebody is a way to get things done in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like this energy of this relationship was just very childish and very immature, right? Like the communication in this relationship wasn't on. Two people were definitely thinking two different ways. I honestly feel like Capricorn, you might have been the one like that was acting, I think both of you were acting childish, but maybe you more so, Capricorn, just because the child card's coming up next to you. And also I just feel like there's this very big tie to you and your community, or you and your family. And I feel like that is like the way that you thought that you could keep somebody. You know what I mean? Like, well, now, you know my parents, you can't leave. Like my parents, you know, like if I introduce you to my family, then that's it. I don't know what culture you guys are, but that's how I kind of feel like this is what like it is in your culture, where like once you meet parents, that's it, it's a done deal. And I feel like the person that you were dealing with was most likely not on the same page, or if they were on the same page, they didn't necessarily like the fact that you tried to like trap them. You know what I'm saying? By like, oh yeah, let's meet I met your parents, so like that's it for this relationship, we're getting married. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a very traditional family dynamic the two of you have, where again, when you introduce people to your family, like that's kind of it. I don't know. I'm not part of like a culture like that, but I know I kind of can see like where, you know, in my family, if you introduce people to parents, it depends why, but I get it being making it more serious. Like I get that's for everyone, right? Like once you meet parents, it's more serious. But I feel like in your culture, it's like if you meet parents, that's it. You know what I mean? Like it's a done deal. And that was one person's perspective, but maybe not another's. So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like this relationship had like a lot of weird dynamics where two people were just not on the same page. Like you just were not. One of you was expecting like marriage and shit, and the other person here is like trying to get out of this relationship. So like I don't know for how long this person's been wanting to do that, but it seems like this person has been very clear. So I'm kind of getting the vibe, Capricorn, where like I don't think you necessarily really knew like who this person truly was. I don't think you really understood them. And I feel like you might have been the younger person here, just because a lot with the family and the child in reverse. I feel like you might be a little bit, I don't know who this is. I mean, again, I don't want to like make people upset here on this channel, but I just feel like there's an immature energy thinking that, you know, like just because you're married to, like just because you met my family, that's it. And, you know, maybe this was your first like real relationship. I'm not sure, Capricorn, but I'm just getting this like, again, like you didn't see anything from this person's perspective. You didn't really understand this person. And I think that that's why this is kind of ending here. We have a lot of ego. We have someone hurting themselves here with this Eight of Swords. You know, like somebody feeling trapped, somebody feeling like, you know, it doesn't matter what they do. Either way, someone's going to get hurt. And that's exactly what happened here. Like, if this person was to stay, they wouldn't felt like they were being inauthentic to themselves. And we have that here. And if this person was to leave, they were going to end up hurting you. So it's like either way, this person felt trapped, but I feel like they're finally deciding, you know what, like I have to go out and set out my new beginning, and like, okay, maybe this is not going to be fair to you, Capricorn, or fair to this other person, but I have to set out, I have to go. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to get out of here. With the Page of Wands and the Strength in reverse, I feel like this person, you know, they knew that they were going to hurt you, but again, it was like either way they were going to hurt somebody here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like themselves or you. And they chose, you know, to love themselves and to choose themselves, which that's all we can really do in relationships. Choose ourselves, choose our own happiness, right? And if things stop working out between the two of you, it just kind of is what it is. I definitely feel like you didn't understand that this person wasn't being themselves. You kind of see this as somebody just like leaving your life. They didn't even have time to think about it. But what I'm getting with this Capricorn is that they've wanted to leave for a very long time. They've been unhappy for a very long time. And also, like, I don't think you really knew this person as good as you thought you did. And I feel like that could be, again, that this person was like kind of masking themselves. But what I'm getting also is like, did you take the time to really understand this person? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, this person is definitely like left the building and they're going towards happiness. I feel like this person also has Capricorn in the chart because I feel like these are a lot of their cards. This masculine energy, like this is their energy. Like they made the decision. They've been there for a really long time. So again, maybe they are Capricorn. I feel like you're both Capricorn. That's why I'm getting both of you guys so heavily. But yeah, this person, if you're the masculine in this energy, you know that like this is freeing you. With the Hangman in reverse and the Sun, it's like you're not waiting around anymore for something that's never going to come in this relationship. You're very happy to leave. You have a lot of really beautiful cards. And I know somebody here is like, well, this is like to my detriment. So how could you say like all these things about this person? But it's just the truth. This person has been trying to leave for a very long time. This person is coming up as King of Swords, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Sun. Like this person has definitely wanted to leave for so long. You know what I mean? And it's just coming to your attention now, to this feminine energy, that this was like the energy all along. Do you know what I'm saying? But like nothing comes out of nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Like energy is there for a while. And it feels like it was a stagnant energy with the Tower. Like this was shit that was here for so long. And it just was everything that was like unsaid. It just seems like, honestly, I don't even know how to explain this relationship, but it was not something that made a lot of sense to someone here. And unfortunately, the fact that two people were on two completely different planets, right, in one relationship speaks a lot about how like there was a lack of communication and there was a lack of a connection, to be honest. And I feel like this is the feminine energy just standing there like, well, now what do I do? Right? Like, because I didn't see this coming. I didn't see that this relationship was ending. And I honestly feel, you know, this masculine could be going towards someone new, right? This masculine could be going in a new direction. And I just feel like the feminine energy is like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Were you talking to someone this entire time? Were you with somebody? Were you cheating on me? Like, how could I have not really understood this relationship for what it was? And I feel like there's honestly, I think the feminine energy might be like spying on the masculine heavily. You know, so it just seems like this relationship was bound to end. Yeah, we have the Wheel in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Swords at the bottom. Oh my God. With the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Devil. Yeah. Like, talk about a freaking ending. 10, 10, 10, 10. The Ace of Coins and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, this relationship is done. And the only card that's upright is the 10 of Swords, which is like ultimate betrayal. So what I'm getting with this is, again, somebody sees this as the ultimate betrayal, but somebody else is seeing this as like the best thing they ever did. And how could there be such a disconnect? Because honestly, I think it's just the relationship that you had with your partner. And I think that ultimately comes down to the relationship that you have with yourself, right? So if you're true to who it is that you are, and you've healed and you know like every side of yourself, then I feel like this would never happen to somebody that's like healed and very like awake, and someone who's very what I'm getting with this feminine energy, again, I don't know if this is you, Capricorn, or not. I think you both have Capricorn in your chart. I keep saying that. Anyway, you definitely do. The feminine energy here, I think, was the one that I think both people needed to heal, and both people were kind of being inauthentic. And I think that's where you guys were similar. The fact that you were both kind of like faking everything, the fact that you were like kind of both fake. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's where you guys are similar. But where you guys are different is that someone here is trying to like work through this energy, whereas somebody here is like in a complete disillusion. Like someone here is just literally like in La La Land. That's what I'm getting here. Like you could have seen the signs coming, but you were so like wrapped up in like your business and your life and like this is perfect and all the shit, and none of it was real. Do you know what I'm saying? So someone here is really like kind of, I don't know, they're like very not, I don't know how to explain it. They're not grounded at all. You know what I mean? They're not seeing anything that's in front of their eyes. That's why this is such a surprise. And I think it's this feminine energy, to be honest. But yeah, like this is definitely over. This relationship is over. And I think it's honestly for the best. I don't know why I'm getting this read, but yeah, we have the crossroads here with the stars. Yeah, so see, someone could be going towards another feminine. It's true. Like, someone could be meeting someone else. It's actually like, okay, it's true. But the fact of the matter is that you can't like have someone stick around just because, again, like there seems to be like manipulation here, or just like a lot of like expectations, but nothing here is very like grounded, right? So it's like, yeah, I expect you to do all this shit, but you're not really getting anything in return, but that's just what's expected of you. Like, I feel like there's just such a tradition here where everything is like, well, that's what's expected of you and you have to go do it, and that's it. But at the end of the day, like, nothing here is promised. Nothing in this life is promised. And I feel like somebody here just like expected the world. And now that everything is coming crashing down, this person doesn't understand it. But I think that this person needs to go through this to understand, I mean, to kind of grow up, to be honest. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but yeah. I'm sorry that's you, Capricorn. I'm pulling some advice. I don't understand like this dynamic. I just see like this relationship was never going to work out. So yeah, it's weird because with the Divine Feminines, we have Vajrayogini, which I feel like is the essence of all Buddhas at the bottom of the deck, right? And they say that she reincarnated as Yeshizo Gyal. So it's interesting how there's like a reincarnation right next to each other, like the same person basically. And that's what I'm kind of getting with this read. It's like someone I feel like is finally feeling like reborn, you know, with, I think it's the masculine, whereas someone here is in the exact opposite energy and feels like everything here, like, you know, they're the victim and like they didn't see this coming. And what I'm getting with this is that embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. This is supposed to enlighten this feminine here, like help this feminine or this person here with enlightenment, as same as it was helping this masculine. So there's like a jumping off point for both of these people in this relationship, where this person has to kind of like mature, and this other person is it's like two people at very different levels of consciousness, right? Like one person here is like very, very in their own world, does not understand anything like at all here, and like is gonna start to like wake up a little bit to like the reality. And I think this person might be very young, this feminine, and this masculine energy is at a different level where they're making their dreams a reality, where they're pushing forward, where they're choosing like what's best for them, where they're being open to the infinite possibilities, right? We go from a 5 to an 11. So I feel like somebody here, two people here were at very different energies, and it was like trying to match people that didn't like match. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was like someone here had to wake up and realize that, and someone here, I mean, I don't know what to say about this feminine, to be honest, because I just see that, I mean, this could have been a karmic that you were dealing with if you're the masculine. And again, you're both karmics to one another. I don't really understand what was going on here with this other person, but I'm just getting with all these tens that this was like definitely meant to end. This was never meant to be something. And that with the devil here, again, that could just be Capricorn energy. But what I'm getting with this is like, this was something that was supposed to end. Like, it was never supposed to last as long as it was supposed to last. This was, I think, a lesson for this masculine. You know what I mean? Like, this was a lesson for two people. This feels kind of like a karmic relationship where two people had to learn a lot to end it, right? And if it was up to the feminine, you'd still be here, masculines. And the masculine had to realize, like, this is not what I want, and move on. But these are hard energies for both of these people. So this feminine energy, it's kind of like, you know, the feminine energy has this community behind them, has all this family behind them. Maybe, again, that's everything that this masculine would have wanted. But there's just something not right. So they have to learn to decipher. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like a spiritual lesson behind all the shit. And that's what I'm getting. This definitely seemed like some sort of weird karmic relationship. I honestly feel like this feminine was very immature. Someone who's very young, and doesn't understand, like, they're not at the same age. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a 10-year age gap between these two people, to be honest. Like, that's how immature I feel like this feminine energy might be, because they just completely didn't see this coming. You know what I mean? But the fact that the Tower's here shows me that this was something that was supposed to happen years ago. Like, this masculine just was holding back their energy and holding back their power. They weren't stepping into any sort of power. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like Yeshizo Gyal is here, because this is all about enlightenment. this is all about putting people to the next level. And I feel like the masculine is now going towards their dreams. And I feel like this feminine, I don't know where they're going to be at, to be honest. I feel like they're very young, so I don't even know like what I could expect from somebody. I feel like they're very, very young, this feminine. And honestly, maybe this is just someone who will never really understand. That's what I'm getting, like, to be honest. Like, I don't think this feminine will ever understand what like happened here, but I think the masculine will. So at least someone here is getting something from this. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, Capricorn. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.